And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. To have a mildly hot start, we're continuing along today with Switcheroom. This is episode 2, map 2, Supply Overflow. This is a fun map. There's a tricky secret as well with a rocket launcher. I hope to be able to show you how to do all that. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 213 kills to be had, 11 secrets to find, and 53 items to pick up. I hope to be able to show you how to do all of that. Well, you see an imp is kind of closing in on us. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some weapon collection. We're starting off with our trusty pistol. We're going to go first, take care of this imp, and then we're going to head over here and punch as we go, because there is a specter there. Now we're going to head up here to go get a shotgun. We're going to use our pistol, though. We're going to blow up that barrel. There we go. We do need to get across there. And now we can start heading back and causing our own trouble. We're going to use barrels to help us out, certainly in the early going. Because why not? As you can see, they're very effective. Now we're going to go get even more shells by pressing the switch. It will lower the shells here. I do want to blow up these barrels, so I'm hoping I can get the enemies to come over there, because there is a secret back there, so we're going to go ahead and get that. Yeah, we're having a lot of luck with the barrels there. That was really actually quite fun. So behind, I blew up these, so that switch, like I said, does lower this box to get the more shells, and if we press on this wall, yeah, we're going to get a berserk pack. Some health too if you need it. Do press the switch. That will allow us to access the secrets. Very important. I'll show you that shortly. We're just going to finish clearing out this area. Now, I did mention at the beginning that there's going to be a tricky secret to get. It has a rocket launcher, and I'm not exactly sure 100% what the total sequence is, but I know I have to go like down here, maybe press around a little up and above, right? So I did that, and then I'll do kind of like the same deal over here, kind of get in here, press around, do this over here, kind of over here, and press around. So I'm hoping it's one of those three things, I think, that'll do all of that. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to make sure that this whole main initial area is clear. It is not. There's still a couple more imps here. So why don't we go ahead? There should be one around the corner. And now let's go ahead into this area where, if you need the green armor, it's there, where we got the shotgun. So let's head back up and head into that little area. There's still a specter, a pinky, and another imp there. So there's the pinky, or the specter, I should say, and the imp. And now we'll head up here. There is a specter. I guess it isn't a pinky, my mistake. It is a specter down below. Let's just hop in here and take care of the specter. The box goes up and down, so we're okay there. If you need a stim pack, there it is. Some more bullets over here. Now, I don't want it, but if you want to take it, that's where the chainsaw is. As you know, Classic Doom Walkthroughs is an anti-chainsaw activist. I'm not a huge fan of it. I do prefer the berserk pack, or the berserk fist. Okay, here we go. So let's make sure we grab those 2 health bonuses. We'll head up in there shortly. Some more ammo here. And that's how I clear out that area. It's a little hectic at the beginning, but with the berserk pack, you do stand a good chance, and as well, you do get the shotgun pretty quickly, as I showed you. Okay, so we did hit that switch inside the secret area with the backpack. And I'll show you exactly what we opened up as a result of that. It's over here to the left. That's a secret area. We're not going to do it immediately because we're going to want to just take care of the enemies first. We have some specters and some imps to take care of, so why don't we do that? Oh, no, not the regular, not the pistol. That'll take a long time, I think. Another specter here, and we're just going to head up and take care of some of these enemies. Grab the red key. And we'll just make sure all the enemies here are taken care of. They are. So whatever enemies were in this hallway already came down. There's a secret here too. We're going to go ahead and press that switch soon. But this is the area that we opened up by pressing that switch with the backpack in that secret area where just next to where those barrels were and the box of shotgun shells. So this is the area it opens up. There's, of course, enemies in here and some ammo. So you'll need to get that secret for your 100%. It's also important at this stage for weapon collection because there is the chain gun along with some chain gun ammo. So we're in pretty good shape. As you saw, there's a supercharge up there and some imps running around. I did promise another secret. Yeah, the secret's tagged actually when you leave it. And there's another secret here. Press this. It's the only one of these, basically the iron face, the line faces that are not lit up. So go ahead, open it up, tag the secret. We'll take care of the imps inside. There are imps on both sides of here. I guess it was already walking around. Oh, there's the imp. Okay. So long, imp. A little bit of shotgun shells too. And grab the supercharge. That's always nice. And now we are completely done this area. So unless something has happened, something I'm unaware of, we won't have to come back. A little bit more ammo this way. Okay, before heading through the red door, we do have the red key. We're going to go up and explore this area. It's easy to miss, so go ahead and take care of it first. There's a, I don't use free look, but there is an imp over there as well, so go ahead and shoot it. Behind this wall is another series of secrets. So yeah, we have the secret there. Pick up the plasma and more ammo. You'll notice on the wall here, there's a brown shaded part. That's not quite right. Yeah, some imps hiding in there, so just be ready for them. I just use the regular shotgun. You have a chain gun too if you want. Chainsaw if you're adventurous. And another secret here, which is another plasma pack. You'll notice this wall is also brown and not quite right. It is a secret area. We're going to come from the other side, though. You can't access it this way, but just be aware that we're going to come back this way, but from the other side to access that secret. Okay, well, now we're definitely ready to go through the red doors. Red door, I guess. So let's go ahead, use some barrels. Isn't it fun to use the barrels? It's one of my most favorite things to do in any Doom map is to use the barrels, to do the giblets, as they say, the squishity squish. I do enjoy that. I'm sure you do too. Well, speaking of barrels, let's get a little bit more barrel fun. Yeah, only 2 shotgun shells to take care of those 2 enemies, not bad. Now, if I did all the shaking around correctly, the rocket launcher and all that should be open to the left, just beyond these lost souls. You'll recognize this, of course, from Classic Doom. The ceiling gives you a hint as to the path you're supposed to take. And as you can see, it is open. So if you remember the sequence of what I did, going up those boxes, going down, going to where that switch was, going to the where the Berserk pack was. It's one of those 3 or all 3. I'm not 100% sure. But just go ahead and wiggle yourself around there in the opening sequence, and that secret will open up to you. You'll be able to get the rocket launcher and the rockets. And, of course, tag the secret. There's one imp hiding here. Just dispose of it and hit the switch. That's going to open up some other areas for us. So let's go ahead and mosey. So we do have some options. We can continue up that way, but you'll notice this has opened up now by hitting that switch where that imp was hiding. Past the red maze floor, I guess you would call it that. So let's just be ready for some specters and some lost souls and some imps. So I like to use, it looks like there's some infighting already. Maybe with the lost souls, it's probably better to use the chain gun. We did get a decent amount of chain gun ammo. We did pick it up in the secret area. That's fine for now. There are well-hidden, well-camouflaged 2 health bonuses in that dark corner. Don't forget to pick them up. There are another 3 here. There are imps about, and every one of these little, parking garages, you can say, that look quite dark, you're going to find a specter. So let's just go ahead and just clear this out methodically. I think there's probably a lost soul in there, but more importantly, there is a specter in here. So let the specter come out, punch it out. And before the lost soul takes a bite out of us, as I was saying, we'll go ahead and take care of them. Head in here. There's always in this dark area when a specter comes out, and there will be a 4-pack of shotgun shells. Let's go ahead and go in there and pick those up. We don't have the yellow key yet, but we will get that soon. More health bonuses here. And there is the other specter. Let the specter come out. And the imp, I guess. Come here, imp. Oh, brother. There we go. Thank you, Spectre. Go grab the shotgun shells, and we're just going to head in here briefly. Unless I do hear more coming out this way. No, I think it's probably from this room. We're good. So we'll head through this little corridor. There are more imps, of course. Lots of imps wiggling around. There is a health bonus down here, so don't forget to take it. There's an imp up there too. Do want to make sure we take care of it. We will be there at some point. So let's go ahead and take care. I mean, I guess if you want to go crazy, you have a rocket launcher, so I mean you can really take care of a lot of these imps. But just be mindful, there's boxes blocking your path, so don't be too careful here with the rocket launcher here, even if it'll save you some time. Just aim carefully. Okay, let's proceed into the right. Another imp. There's a switch over here, which will lower some plasma after this imp. Go ahead and grab that, and then we'll take care of these 5 imps. One down on this level and the 4 up there. All right. In we go. Do aim. That's a good shot. Aim for that barrel. Yeah, lots of clickety-click sounds. That's lovely. And we'll just grab a little bit of ammo in here, but there are 2 secrets this way. And we're going to also go back to that area. I said we come through that kind of miscolored brown wall, the other side, and this is where this comes in. So another backpack, bunch of rockets, and don't leave because that secret is over here. Yeah, so let's grab some more plasma. We go through the, well, let's call it the brown miscolored wall. This is where that plasma pack was for that other secret. And as promised, we're just coming back through the other way. And now we're going to continue in that area. We have to go back through the red door and back into here. We're not done in here. We've done all this, but we haven't completed this area. There's still more areas to explore on this side. So let's just take care of that end. Health bonuses over here. Here comes the Spectre. Lure it out. Take out your Berserk Fist. That's my approach. Grab the ammo. Lather, rinse, repeat. So another 3 health bonuses here. Bunch of imps. I will stay clear of that opening, though. I'm not sure if there's... No, I guess there isn't. It's looking for the Spectre. All right, we'll head over this way shortly. I want to just go to this area because there is a... as you know, this is all these blue circles that are lit up. Those are damaging floor areas, so you don't want to touch that. So they do give you a rat suit, so go ahead and grab that. Then we can head into this main area where we disposed of most of the enemies. Go barrel crazy. Shoot that wall, by the way. That's a secret, yes. We'll go in there in a moment, but I do want to use the rad suit when we need it. So there's some health and some shotgun shells in this room. And then we go down this damaging floor hall and grab the ammo and the green armor this way. That's what the rad suit's for, so you might as well just use it. This secret area that we just shot this wall to get in, yeah, tag that secret. We're at secret number 9 already, so that's pretty good. And the other one is just around the corner. So let's go ahead now, press this wall. Yeah, mega armor. So we have almost all the secrets. We have 10 out of 11, so we're almost there. Go ahead and take care of the Spectre and these 2 imps. We'll just head up here for some ammo. Guess we can take some pot shots at the imp from here. And here come a couple of more imps our way. It's a very imp-intensive map. Back to the Berserk Fist for our pinky friends here. There are 4 in total. You can't see the 4th one. It's just below where that plasma rifle is. It's inside the pit, as you can see. Now let's use our shotgun. Yeah, and get that barrel, because we took care of those 3 enemies with only a couple shots plus the barrel's help. Hit the switch. That will raise up the pinky, but it will get rid of the damaging floor, and it will allow us to have access to the plasma rifle. That's nice. And you'll see in here there's a tiny little lift and a box of shotgun shells. We will be able to get in there. It's not a secret area, but it's definitely helpful to have some extra ammo. Why not? So I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so I think now, have we forgotten any areas? I don't think so, except for around this way. We never explored, so we did the other side. So let's go to this side now of this general room that had opened up. Hit that barrel if you can and watch the sploosh go. For that imp, really got a good rocking from us. Berserk Fist, why not? Back to the shotgun for the other imps that are in there. There's still another pinky in there, I think, to the right. Yeah, so I switch back to the Berserk Fist. We have plenty of ammo, but if you've been firing a little crazier, then feel free to use the Berserk Fist. That'll save you some ammo. There is the yellow key. Go ahead and grab it. And now we're basically done in this area. We saved it for last because of this entire general area, because the yellow door is right here, and it's a very small confined area. It just basically gives us the computer area map, which I certainly appreciate if you need to check things out. Go ahead and grab that, and now we're done in this area. So we've completed this entire area, we've done that. And now let's head over here. This is kind of heading towards the end. Oh, some infighting. That's not the worst thing, I guess. Oh, they're duking it out, but the show must go on, so let's go ahead and help speed things up for them. Let's get rid of these enemies. I do want to show you, I mentioned that I would get that tiny little lift and allow us to get to a non-secret area to get some ammo. And here it is. You can recognize that through there. That's where we got the plasma rifle. Anyway, it's not a secret area, but it's a fun little area to go to. Oh, imp. All right, now time to check out the chain gun. There are 3 imps over there. I think it's just easier to get rid of them from a distance. And then we kind of go from these elevated areas from this damaging floor and grab all 3 of these health bonuses. There are a lot of enemies below. Keep your chain gun. And we're going to clear out the enemies as we can. And then there are a couple of... There's a secret area, but a couple of different things we need to do within it. I don't know. Maybe do we use a rocket or 2? I mean, that seems kind of fun. I mean, we haven't really used any rockets. Not many, anyway. Here comes a Pinky. And here comes a Spectre. A couple of imps here. And the remaining Spectre in this general area. There are enemies on the other side of that. There'll likely be the 2 enemies we get last, but maybe we'll just take care of them now. Yeah, maybe we'll just take care of these Spectres now so we don't have to come back here to just clean up. Another Spectre. There's a couple of bullets or shotgun shells around the corner here. Well, that takes us really towards the exit. We're not ready to get there yet. I had promised there was a secret area before coming down here, and you can see those health bonuses are not going to reveal themselves, so we're going to have to go get them. Yeah, so we tagged the last secret. Now we have 11 out of 11 secrets. That's pretty good. So we need to go down that corridor, but we also need to go and grab all these health bonuses. They count towards 100%. Why not reward yourself with some? It's never a bad time to take health bonuses and armor bonuses when applicable. They just improve your capacity to take a little damage if you have to take any. Okay, through the catwalk, down this way. And we're going to have some armor bonuses. Speaking of bonuses, there's a few that are a little cleverly hidden. You can see it's a little bit lower here. Just keep an eye out for the armor bonuses as you run by. Stay out of the damaging floor areas. Let's let the Spectre come to us. And then, if you want to use a shotgun, if you want to use a chain gun, I would recommend the rocket launcher at this range. You're likely to get some splash. It just isn't worth it in my view. But, I mean, if you're feeling adventurous, if you think you have the right angle, go ahead and do it. I just choose not to. There's a resilient imp in there somewhere. Couple, yeah, there we go. It is kind of dark. And another health bonus here. Armor bonus, excuse me. Just want to make sure. Nope. Okay, we're good. So we'll head over this way. Now take out your chain gun, because as we approach over there, this wall will open up. It will reveal some lost souls. We just want to get rid of the lost souls first if we can, or at least slow them down. Yeah, so they're pretty well done. Oh, guess he was more angry at the imp than he was at me. But we have a train to catch here, I guess, so why don't we go ahead and just clear out the rest of these enemies ourselves. Hit the switch. There's a couple more imps in here. And before I finish that, I'm just going to go around the side just to make sure I did get the Spectres from here. Yes, those were the 2 I was talking about. So we've done that. And so by pressing that switch, it will raise this little drawbridge. We can get to the exit, take out your chain gun. The remaining enemy is a lost soul. And if you need any health, there's a couple of stim packs here. But let's go ahead and do our final count. Yes, 213 kills, the 11 secrets, all 53 items. You know what that means, indeed. We're done. And that is Supply Overflow. I like this map. It's fun. I think the trickiest part, I'll be honest with you, is getting, and it didn't seem like it because I did it properly, but to me, getting that rocket launcher secret to open up is a little bit random. It's one of those 3 wiggles that I did at the beginning with the boxes. So do try all 3 if you haven't figured out which of the 3 they are. Maybe it is all 3. It's hard to say. But that's episode 2, map 2, Supply Overflow. Fun map. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I'm hoping you got some good tips and tricks as well, other than just simply enjoying it. But either of those reasons are perfectly good to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that upload. What can you lose? Anyway, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.